All right, so season 2 is right around the corner of X Men 97, and I want to talk about things that I have liked about the show and things that I don't really like about the show. I'm also going to be talking about some things about season 2, but first of all, I need to talk about like the things I don't really like, and obviously, what I'm going to be talking about is the Jubilee Sunspot romance in the show. Yes, I'm holding a Jubilee Funko Pop. I don't have a Sunspot Funko Pop, unfortunately, because you know. But anyways, I just wasn't really a fan of Jubilee's romance with Sunspot. I think it was poorly built up. Like I understand. Oh, some people might say it's properly built up. Yeah, I can understand, but like at least in my eyes, I don't think it's properly built up. Like they got it well with episode one. Like in the dance club scene, they were like flirting, and then episode two, they were. I mean, not episode two. Like at the end of episode one, when they were talking on top of the roof of the mansion, they were flirting a lot more. I mean, I'm not sure exactly if they were flirting a lot more. I think they were flirting a little bit, but not that much. And then, you know, that's been showed it. Then like episode three, nothing really happened. Episode four, they were in the video game, and then nothing really happened. Sure, they did. We did obviously see them like build a relationship. I mean, Sunspot was holding Jubilee when they were playing that video game, and then when Sunspot came back, like Jubilee hugged him. You know, you get my point. But I think episode four shouldn't be the proper way to make them a couple. I think at best you shouldn't make them a couple. Like at best, maybe at the episode seven or episode eight. At least in my opinion, I think it would have been better there than episode four. I felt like they should have had a little bit more time than just episode four. At least in my opinion. But I think it's just poorly rushed out. You know, like I'm not that familiar with Jubilee's relationships in the comics because then again I barely know stuff about the X-Men in the comics. I only have like one X-Men comic. So I might have to get more, or I might have to go to a free comic website to understand these characters a lot more, or just watch YouTube videos on them. But yeah, that's just all I gotta say about this. I personally think it's just a bad, build up. Hopefully with season two, because I know they're gonna be a couple still in season two. We obviously saw by the end of episode 10 they were back together. Hopefully their couple dynamic is actually really good in this season because I seen the teaser trailer looks pretty solid overall. I'm just kind of hoping they don't mess it up and they don't break up and then get back together because I think that would be terrible. If they break up again, they should just stay friends or just not talk to each other and whatnot. But that's just my opinion on Jubilee's romance with Sunspot. What are you guys' thoughts on this in the comments down below? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.